No, yeah, everybody asks me that question. Yeah, even my wife's like, how do you even promote this shit?
How do you start?
I lived through it, though. It was like, can't nobody tell me my life.
Yeah, that story.
Once you get on stage, though, where do you start? Do you have an idea before you go up on stage, or are you just
I'm already talking to myself on my way to the show.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already talking to myself. Whoever put the show together, I go ask them, like, hey, what time am I going up? Am I opening? Am I closing? It's all different.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm opening, I like to switch shit up, because if I'm opening, I'm the one that has to get the crowd going. You know, if I'm in the middle, I've closed like 2 or 3 shows already, and that's a whole different story. But I go in and I feed off the other comedians. You know, I like to hear what they're saying. They're talking about drugs or politics or whatever, and the crowd's already into it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay away from that thing.
Yeah.
And they're not into it, I'm gonna stay away from it. All that shit. If they're laughing like on family jokes or racist jokes or whatever. I'm like, okay. They're reacting to something.
Yeah.
You know, and I just go up there. I feed off the other comedians. You know, so once I go up there, if you see me on a show, man, once maybe 5 or 10 minutes before I go up, I'm pacing, bro. I'm walking up and down, talking myself away from everybody. My girl was like, where are you going? And you see me in the back just pacing and shit, like all by myself, trying to get in my zone. You know, and then once I get up there, once I get the mic in my hand, I just start talking. I just start talking. You know, you start talking. For me, I felt being real with the crowd, you know, kind of just having like, I'm more like a storytelling comedian, though. I'm more feeding into the crowd. If they're enjoying it, then I keep on coming with it. You know, I just keep on going. It's like a simple conversation. You know, simple conversation, but I like to throw punchlines here and there, and it gets me. And I'm one of those type of comedians that I get the crowd, just like you. The way you're looking at me, that's fucking how the crowd is. You know, it's just the way, I don't know, I guess it's just the way I handle myself, I guess. In a certain way. You know, I like to relate, especially with the Latino crowd. You know, they have to relate to everything I say. You know, I talk about, you know, my upbringing, my childhood, you know, life as a father, life as a stepdad.
Do you have set stories that you like go back to where you're like, I know I'm at least gonna tell this story tonight, or is it just
my stepson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is my closer.
Okay.
That one is my closer, cause.
So you've got a set that's developing.
Yeah. Once I'm starting to switch it up more and more. You know, I'm starting to switch it up more and more. I'll be just, you know, I just be at work sometimes, like, you know what? I said this shit gonna be funny. Let me somehow implement it into my routine and all that shit. And y'all can test too with the timing. If I got 10 minutes, then I know I gotta cut it short. If I got 15 minutes, then I got some leeway. If I get, you know, I pulled out a show where I had 45 minutes in. I'm like, damn, what am I gonna talk? Fucking 45 minutes.
What's something?
Yeah, I mean,
what's something that you've talked about that has just completely bombed that you were like,
one joke. It was in Anaheim. I tried to do a serial killer joke.
Oh shit!
I tried to do a serial killer joke, but them motherfuckers didn't know any serial killer, so I was like, you know what? Alright, I'm gonna cut that shit out. You know, I'm gonna cut that shit out. I don't even know how I started about it. Oh shit. It was something like I talk about Trump and shit, him fucking calling us rapists and murderers and all that shit.
Dude, when Trump was at his peak, it was an easy way to start to get the crowd going.
Yeah, I was like, when Trump called us murderers, fuck, he's like, he only had, the only person I thought about was Richard Ramirez. You heard him? Like, he fucked it up all, you know, but everybody stood quiet like, motherfucking Richard Ramirez. I'm like, alright, you guys don't know about serial killers. Never say that again, I'm done.
That's like a top 5 bag.
Definitely
top 5.
Yeah, but nobody knew who it was.
Those people don't know nothing.
Yeah, but see, if you gotta be on point, like you gotta be quick. If they're not laughing at it, and you feel like you bombed,
you gotta switch
it up, and that's exactly what I did. I'm like, alright, you motherfuckers don't know who that is. So I'm not gonna say that joke ever again. And then they got some laughs and shit, so I was like, alright.
I feel like with comedians, you guys are for sure gotta know how to read the room. Like, unless with rap. With rap, you just gotta go and you gotta come with your own energy, with your own music, and you can change the vibe of the crowd. But you comedians for sure have to fucking read the room and bounce off of that.
I mean, that's the most vulnerable thing.
Yeah.
You don't got the beat to hide behind like rappers do.
Yeah.
Like we've got not only the beat, but like our rehearsed lyrics. Like we've got it set out. Like we can't change, but comedians, you guys have to be. Yeah, the ability to change on the spot and to just sit there in silence if you get it wrong, that's some bravery that I do not have.
That's one thing. That's one thing like on my tongue. When I sit there in silence and hear crickets, then it's gonna be a failed show.
Yeah.
You know, I adapt. I'm going on 1 year doing stand-up comedy next month, and every show is different. So I adapt to every environment that I've been in. And I get people that have been following me from show to show. It's kind of like I already have a group that goes.
Shit, you got me, man. I started for him.
Yeah.
I follow right away.
Yeah, so it's like it's. I always tell myself, man, I don't even know the feeling right now to bomb a show.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the farthest location you've
Vegas.
Vegas? Yeah, you know,
I had my first headline in Vegas in Christmas.
Nice. Ooh,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Christmas week. Sheesh. That one definitely one of the hardest shit I've ever done because it was a private event that I got invited to, and never again I'm fucking doing private events. Because it was for a high-end company, you know, fucking rich ass people, a lot of white people. You know, in suits, they came in suits and everything. I was like, this is not my environment.
Did you show up in a suit?
Yeah, I came up dressed up and everything. I was
Nice.
sweating like a motherfucker. They weren't connecting with my jokes or nothing. I was like, man, this shit ain't for me. People were like, this shit ain't for me. I was like, hell no, this shit's hard. But I tried to do, you know, started cracking some white people jokes and shit. And all that shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I cut a show. I was supposed to do 30 minutes. I cut it to like 20. I was like, this is not my mind.
How'd you get that show? Like, how'd you get involved with this?
People, connections.
Okay. You don't have like a manager or?
I have a manager. There's a comedian by the name of Joey Cholo. He passed away. He passed away due to COVID, and that was pretty much his show that he did every year in Vegas.
Okay.
His family runs like a dental office and all that stuff. So it's pretty much what it was, a whole dental office. And I met the wife. I met the family and all that stuff. And I'm always getting compared to him. And I never met him, but I'm always getting compared to him and all that shit. And my manager was real cool with him. And all that shit. So they thought about me, that I was the closest thing kind of to him, like style-wise or whatever. So they invited me out to be the only comedian out there. They paid for my hotel room and all that shit.
All serious and everything.
Yeah, they paid for everything. They paid for my room, my food, and all that shit. But I told my girl, like, you know what? Never again. I'm fucking doing private events. I need my crowd. I can't do that shit unless the money's right, then it's different.
Right.
But yeah, shit, they paid me $1,000 for that show.
That's sick.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I couldn't complain too much. And at the end of the day, it's like it's private. I doubt most of these people really have Instagram and shit like that. So it's like if I bombed, I bombed. It wasn't recorded. Nobody but me is ever gonna fucking know about it. They're not gonna follow me out here in LA and that shit and everything. And I just told myself, like, you know what? I gotta stick to my Latino crowd. I gotta stick to my crowd.
What's your favorite venues to play at?
My favorite?
Or what do you call it? Do you say play a show when you're a comedian, or?
Yeah, like do you have an actual place to like that you would say like, oh, this is my casual place to like?
Downey, the Baja Lounge Downey.
Okay.
We got real good connection with the owner.
Is that 18 or?
Yeah, it's 18 plus.
Where is that at? That's like the Second Street
It's
area.
down Firestone. There's a Norms next to the Stonewall Mall.
Okay.
Down Firestone, there's a Norms. It's right behind the Norms.
Okay, so it's not that far, right?
Yeah.
Right behind the North in Firestone?
Huh?
In Firestone?
Yeah, down Firestone and Downey.
Okay.
Downey, I think the cross street is Paramount. There's a Norms. And
I've been to the Norms like gang times, but I've never. I've seen that. Downey has a bunch of venues, that bunch of fucking bars and shit.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, the Baja Lounge Downey. We're real cool with the owner. We're real cool with the owner over there. And it has a nice stage, nice setting and all that shit. Good alcohol. And we've been doing shows.
See what you got.
There for like the last 3 months.
Almost.
The last 3 months now. Hunting the Beach, that's a good one. I like the stage. Stage is nice. It's just the environment is different every time.
I like the lighting in that spot because I go around shows doing camera work.
Yeah.
And usually most places I need a flash or I'm always fighting with the light, but that spot was perfect. I need
Yeah.
a flash.
Oh yeah. That shit real cool. I did the same thing. I had a show out there on Thursday. I took my camera just cause I had I got DJ Chaos some people.
I got a question pretty much if it's for both of you guys. What was that moment in your life that you knew like, hey, I'm gonna start doing comedy, I'm gonna start making music? What was that like epiphany or lightning moment that you thought you could do it and you started just taking that step
I
forward?
was probably like in junior high, probably senior year. I was just, one of my homies had gotten locked up and shit, so fucking, I guess, just like, I wrote him a letter and shit, and the way I wrote him a letter when he came out, I was like, yo, I like your letter you sent me and shit, cause you know, I try to write it like in try to like a song type of way. So I guess he liked it, so I just kept going with that. Yeah, that's the way I started and shit, and I just kept going with it, cause fucking, you know, I was like, fuck it, if he liked it, you know, other people might like my shit, you know.
That's a way more normal way than I started music. I just did it because I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was true too, but yeah. But for the most part, I was really had other reason though.
Well, shit for me, stand-up was never on my cards, though.
Yeah.
And I never imagined me doing stand-up.
You've been doing it for years.
I've been doing stand-up for a year, but I've been doing content on Instagram and TikTok for 2 years. And the moment one of my TikTok videos hit 1 million, and I got all the following and all that shit, and
How did that go? Did you find some creating stuff that
shit, man, I had to turn on my notifications, dog. That shit was blowing up.
Huh.
I was like,
We gotta make it.
I didn't even know how to handle it, dog. I didn't know how to handle it. It was too much, you know, all the comments, all the DMs, all the messages, all the likes, notifications, all that shit. I was like, man, that shit crazy.
I got a chance right here. We make this, we keep going.
Alright, so this was one of the other games. You guys will probably take a shot since you guys lost the round.
Alright, for sure.
So,
I'm with it.
wanna take that shot?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a shot. The loser shot.
Shit, we ain't talking. I'm concentrating on my
What,
That's by Jameson.
The losers get a prize?
It is up. You don't got extra cups on.
You gonna take shots from a shotgun.
Well, just like a little break or just while we wrap them up.
I was gonna say, we're still filming, the episode's still going on though, but you guys wanna do another round? It's been only like about 30 minutes or so. We got another round? Alright, for sure.
We're gonna take that shot though?
Alright, yeah, maybe you guys take that shot.
Dirty ass cup.
No, I don't know. Fuck that.
Right now, I'm about to get no fucking appetizing beer.
You have any cups?
When we pulled up, you know, the whole, yeah, it was bad though. I don't know all the water was.
I know, I'm getting the same problem over here. Fucking evaporating and shit. I'll get some more water for it.
I'm gonna go somewhere over here in the corner. I had nothing to do all the next day, fuck it, let's go to a comedy show.
Yeah, and my brother just told me after this one, she's gonna start bringing the bookkeeping for me and all that shit.
Okay.
You know,
So you already have a manager and everything?
I've been having for like a year now.
So before you guys take those shots, you just look at one of the cameras, just go shout out OKL, Hood Theory. And shout out OKL, Hood Theory, and you guys take the loser shot. That's why you lost. There you go.
Shout out to OKL,
OKL, Hood Theory, and
Hood Theories and
OKL.
Okay,
Okay,
Theories.
yeah.
Alright, shout out to OK Hood Theories. We lost. I gotta take a shot.
yeah.
Cheers.
Alright, cheers.
You guys got time to redeem yourself right now. Alright, this is round 2.
You know more water?
Oh, you guys use more?
Strong.
Yeah.
Don't lose them.
I know, right? Alright, let me zen up.
Zen up. You smoke on camera.
It's like, stop asking me questions like I'm serious.
I know, the next round, that's what happened last time. With the first 2 games was more like interaction and talking, and then we were running out of time, so the owner of the spot where we did the beer pong, we did a round with him and his engineer, and we were just serious. We were just like, pop, 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 going at it. We asked like only like 2 questions in that round.
Nah, shit. Nah, but I'm off of it, man. Whatever you guys got, I'm cool with it.
For sure. We went first last time, we should go first this time.
Okay. I need a ball. Thank you.
Go on, toss the other two. Put them to the side.
Alright.
So right now.
How old were you when you started?
I'm 33 now, 31.
Okay.
31.
Oh, so you're about a year old. Well, not really. You just turned 33
I turned 33 in August.
in August.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're really gonna turn 33?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're about the same age. You're a little bit older.
Yeah, I know Jesse's for like, fuck, I think I was like not even 21 yet when I first met this guy.
I'm from October.
It's not never too late to start something.
It just means like a lot of light skinned Mexicans are born in October. I don't know if you guys can relate to
What
that.
you trying to say?
You're light skinned.
He said,
You just guys white, you like
Yeah, he
he made that cut.
Pretty sure he gets out of a lot of situations. I remember.
Oh,
dude, I remember back in the day, dude, I had a friend who was like a little bit whiter, like almost like you, dude. He got us into a lot. He got us into a lot of shit.
Oh, I was about to say, it was like.
Well, my brother was.
Was it a wasp? I guess he's a wasp.
We used to
Not a
call
wasp.
You
him
called that?
Not a wasp.
It's a white Armenian, what is it? White
Anglo-Saxon.
Anglo-Saxon, white Anglo-Saxon person.
Yeah, that's people from England. My family's from Italy.
Yeah, he looks more like the Irish side.
Italy.
No, I'm saying like you're
Irish.
Yeah, you look more like on the Irish side, like your facial structure and shit.
He looks like your face.
Like no offense.
Sorry.
Your facial ID.
Oh.
I don't know. I think that was over. Nah.
I was the first.
Hey man, we should keep a little boundary, no? Go like a little. Man.
I'm gonna get a rep. I want to get like a really hot chick. It's pretty much wear tight clothes in the referee outfit and just be in the middle. Ref.
Right.
Right?
You should.
I was saying, a hunger of mine said that was a bad idea, but everybody else seems a great idea. One episode have just chicks in tank tops, booty shorts, all ref.
I guarantee that shit will go viral.
Right?
And fucking,
For sure.
fucking
Eventually, who responds to it back is up.
fucking beer pong heat.
That one you have to have.
I'm pretty sure we have a couple of those right now.
Right, eventually. Actually, in a couple weeks, we're doing our first live beer pong tournament. A homegirl's putting a beer pong tournament together, and she came on the first episode, and she wants me to film it and make it a show.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a live concert, but on the side, we're gonna be doing that.
Yeah. Ooh, good money, good money. Alright, let me back it up.
We're miss.
Get it. Yeah, I gotta do behind the back, right?
Well, yeah. Go for it.
Wait a minute,
Well, it rolls off. Usually, when it rolls off, it doesn't count anymore. Like, so it rolls off,
You
full
like,
order.
wait, know these rules.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Get up as I go, dog. Get up as I go.
Alright, give us this
I'm
one.
trying to get a good score, dog.
Fuck it.
Last time I lost in a row. Like, that's your name.
Yeah, fucked up at it. Yeah, no, got
How long you been smoking weed?
That's how warm. Came out the womb smoking.
That's a good question. Probably something. Oh, when I first I smoked when I first smoked shit was I think it was when I when I was a little kid.
Oh, there you go.
That was going in.
At that point, I don't know, but I checked his two old school J's that he had right there. He had just happened. One day I just said, fuck it.
Shit.
And I fucking threw it.
Did you guys get that on camera? I hope we got that on camera. Doesn't get slow mo shot. Replay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was, I think I was about 12.
Damn.
Well, I think it was 13. What's the first time you ever did any substance?
21.
21? Yeah. Weed, alcohol, anything?
Oh, I drank a couple times when I was a teenager, but that was it. I stayed away from weed. I thought stoners were dumb.
I'm 21 now, mom. I can do whatever I want.
I went with my friends to buy weed when we were in high school, but I didn't smoke. My brothers did, and then.
Wait, so you have a podcast, right?
Yeah.
So when did you start that?
Just in February. The beginning of February, I started it. It's every week. I have different musicians, business owners, comedians, whoever wants to talk about what they
You
do.
never had me on there. Nah.
We're looking for talent, bro.
I just met you.
You said on what day?
How do you get,
I released it on Wednesday.
But what is okay, so we can sit on Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday what time?
It tends to be sometime
Trying to do that.
early.
What? You
I-
don't have a set time?
I put it out. No, it's not live. So I record it on the weekend typically,
Oh, you gotta
and then
take it
I release it Wednesday morning.
I'm trying to skip it.
Before 9:30.
You like you made a sweat and shit. Yeah, like 10 questions in what? In 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait.
Yeah, that's part of the thing. Like, I want people to distract you guys with the interview and just show off my beer pong skills.
Cause man, before the questions, man, I was making buckets.
I saw you, bro.
Before you distracted me. Before you distracted me and shit.
It was lovely questions. It's actually kind of why I started this. I just wanted a reason to like play beer pong with like interesting people and just beat them all. You're next. The sock? What about it? Nope. Talk about his socks. Oh, he's asking me to give you a sock check. But like, dude, his socks are way higher than me. I can't say that.
These are black.
Mine barely goes to my ankle, dog.
This is a neutral color, dog. I'm not no gang member, fool. That would have been.
That looks like a baseball setup.
Well, how do you feel about all that? Like how like the food community is pretty much putting a spotlight to Latinos. Is it good or bad? I know like there's a trend of the whole sock check thing.
It's good. It's good for us, fool, because it's making it interesting. It's making it fun. You know, it's getting away from all the crime and all that shit.
I just assumed you were a Blink-182 fan.
Nah.
Y'all listen?
Right, so it's like tendencies.
Dickies and high socks.
To me, I took it back from back in the day, like shit. You dress either like kind of like baggy and hoodie, or you want to like or a pretty boy status type of. Like,
I remember when I was in
me,
school.
I dressed like a pretty boy, but I still got into so much fucking trouble just because of my fucking like.
The look on your face.
Yeah, like
I'm wearing my socks on my pole.
I remember when I was a kid. You got sent to the parent center if you fucking had high socks. They made you go change your socks.
Yeah. No, like I used to dress like all baggy and all that shit. That shit got me into so much trouble. And I changed to like a pretty boy status, and then she's still like the same shit. So like
Fucking back in the day, I was fucking wearing shirts 3 times my size.
same here.
It's crazy. It's crazy how the culture changed like dramatically. Because you don't even see gangbangers dressed up like that.
Society, you know, society can change. But change for the better. It's changing for the better because now more and more of us are trying to do things with our lives now, you know?
Right?
You still got those ones. We're doing it, we're doing it because we want to prove fucking Trump wrong. That's what we're
But yeah, that.
We're doing that shit because I fuck that.
Yeah, who I'm impressed by is what's that guy? Slick Dog? What's his name? The guy with the guy with the cruiser board.
Cranberry song?
Yeah, the Cranberry song. Like,
Yeah.
he's playing the song from
Food
Cranberries.
Dogs?
Yeah, like now like yeah, he's worth like $1 million to book him and like
Yeah.
just popped up on the food community.
Dog
and shit.
face. fool.
Yeah.
Dog-
That's it.
Dog face. Yeah, but he kind of slowed down though.
So
Right now he has.
Right now, I remember. So I know you do music and stuff like that, but you're also getting into like other stuff, right?
Yeah, right now I'm putting together ciphers, 50 ciphers. We just had a successful shoot the other day. About 2 weeks ago, we had about 3 episodes, so it's pretty solid. We got 50 beer pong going. This is episode 6. I still gotta. I've been lagging it. My goal is to drop. My job is my goal is to drop every Thursday, every Friday.
Yeah, we can make it all of them.
He's serious now. He's like, fuck that.
I don't know how. I can see your lips.
There you go.
Because I can hear your lips. I see your lips moving, but I don't hear you talking. I try to take a back shot.
Back to back. So that means we get the balls back.
I can get balls back.
Shit. Hold on. Let me step out real quick.
Take double shots.
Yo, got business.
Nah, I gotta take a couple shots.
You hold the team.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'll jump in. What do you guys say? Oh, there we go. That's the liberty shot right now.
All right. Let's.
I'm still trying to eat my pizza, but I want to play.
Don't flip up your game, bro. I haven't seen you play beer pong for a while since birthday.
What?
Go for it.
Good. He's about to get here. So, maybe I was trying to ask this because I heard him say he has money, cash on him. So, I just have him spot me and then
Shoot the money shot. Don't be talking about money.
Find out if drug deals here
Huh.
and
Everything they said on the broadcast. I don't know if I can label this as a podcast or not. It's supposedly, well, it's kind of like a podcast is unedited. We had to edit our last one for some reasons.
Did you edit that?
I edited it out. I just I feel like it's safer. Let's keep it on. Let's keep it on this podcast.
South African
I want this one to be raw.
Fucking South African
Can't have the only white guy in the show say racist shit in the first episode.
I think that's appropriate. That's all the best podcasts.
It can make this and break this. You know, you say something radical, it breaks the internet, but at the same time, you know all the parents coming out.
That's more like a Steph Curry type of shot. Like,
What I'm trying to do. Go right in. Splash. Damn.
Yeah, 6 now. Yeah, 2 lines.
shit, I might have to step away for a little bit.
Let's go. We got a celebrity guest. Not you. Cuter one.
Me?
Oh, me.
Talking about me, right?
Nah.
He said nah.
So, not me.
You don't get a face color can look, dog.
Motherfucker.
He does like baby mamas.
They like me. Yeah. You getting them serious shots. You over here like angry at the cup. Like, come on. What that cup did to you?
Speaking about smoke,
or you're like a bull, you see red, and you're like, oh, that's right.
I got to take friends to get serious.
Can we go two more?
See it on. Yeah.
Jasso.
What's up with you guys? What's the next plans you guys got for your guys' work?
Well, right now I'm working on 2 tracks. One influenced by by Pop Smoke. It's like a song that's influenced by him. And then another one will, like since I try to stay like on different type of genres and shit, So I try to do more like some sentimental songs for like different types of crowd and shit, and then so I don't try to stick to just one category and shit, So I'm trying to do like one more like a, I would say like I would say I guess like some some like
Yes, let's catch that shit.
I guess some Drake type of shit, like like some he has like some
Melodic.
like that type of music and shit. Like, just different. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I just said fuck it. Why not? Like might as well just like shit. The other one's popping right now, so I was like fuck it. Might as well. Shit, everybody else doing it. Why not me?
Right.
Why can't I be the one to hop on it and get it?
I feel like there's no right or wrong answer when it comes out to music.
Yeah, exactly. Like shit.
It's your art, put it out there. Is it gonna pop or not? That's only the question.
True.
But music, you can do whatever you want. So
I'm pretty sure it comes down to the producer, because the producer puts a lot of work into it, like the way
producer
it
can change
sounds.
your fucking sound.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like the way it sounds. But that's why I'm like, sometimes like that's hard for me. Like I need to find like a real good producer that could actually be like working with my sound and shit. So like they got this. Cause when I try to do like the recordings and shit at my house and shit like that, I can do recordings and shit like that. Like I can kind of get it, but I know I can't, for some strange reason, like I can't get it to that.
It's different having that extra set of ears.
Yeah, exactly. I can't get it to that level where it sounds like to that peak where everything's peaking correctly and all that shit. Because I still I didn't go to school for none of that shit. It's called sound engineer.
By the way, if you hear some background music, that's all Zen right there. Somebody added it. Yeah, I try to sneak in. Whenever I got an artist, I try to sneak in their whole catalog in the background. That's why we don't know music. I am blind, I'm sorry. Just say it out loud.
What's up with his upcoming events? What does he have?
We're getting to that. We
Well,
gotta let it naturally flow.
Not
What's the next plan?
We want to know what's coming in the future.
What we want with Jesse? Can all this be about David?
Also, I also train mixed martial arts and shit. So at the gym I train at, which is Combat Concepts.
English, shout out English Combat Concepts.
ACC
_Linwood.
That's right there. Combat Concepts. I'll also train under our coach, Coach Hector Aguilar. So shout out to him.
Sure, do you need some self-defense? Want to lose some weight? Get ready for
Right.
diabetes?
Hey, what's the gas? That's why I'm supposed to stop talking over
Go ahead.
Am I here just to be here or what the fuck? Like, she was like, she would fucking wrote it down.
You're like, fuck Jesse. Fuck Jesse.
He's like, motherfucking.
I was like, hey.
He's like, you know what? I thought you had to go. You know what? I'm right. Peace.
There's a little funny motherfucker just talking.
Well, yeah, back to what Mariano was saying. What's the next plan? What's the next
I got the money. Oh,
I got
man.
dramatic. Hey, you got I move in silence.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. Nah, I got a podcast coming up on Thursday. Make my podcast. You heard of him?
I'm not.
He's been rated top 10 of all Los Angeles. So I got him coming up on Thursday. The Thursday after that, I got a show in Hollywood. I'll be hitting Hollywood for the first time.
Okay.
You haven't done Bollywood?
Never performed in Hollywood.
I got a lot of texts from him that I don't answer.
Yeah.
That's part of the game, man. There's a lot of promoters, a lot of people don't want to fuck with, a lot of promoters people do fuck with.
Yeah.
And it's all a hustle, man, you know?
Yeah, and I've never been that type of person. You know, I've never been that type of person. Anybody that gave me an opportunity, they hit me up, I'm gonna do it. But now since I'm more involved with the industry, not just comedy, but hip hop. You know, there's a lot of people associated with the entertainment industry. There's a media team out there that I don't fuck with no more that I used to, but they started saying friendship on my name. I let them alone, so I cut them out.
I feel like that's something natural that happens in entertainment. You're gonna make, I wouldn't say enemies to the point that you're gonna fight somebody, but you do step on some toes, people step on your toes, and you start finding out, okay.
That counts.
Hey.
Yeah, but it's I'm all cool with you until you mention my name in a bad way.
For
You know, so I'm not a rapper. I
Don't
can't
talk shit about David, man.
Yeah,
Put respect on his name,
I'm
dog.
not a rapper, so I can't get in the studio like you, dog. I can't be out there and I'm like, fuck.
You can do some diss jokes though.
Yeah,
diss
exactly.
jokes.
Yeah, it's like man.
Why you come up with some parodies?
I know.
Some roast
I'm
battles.
getting my feelings and shit on stage.
You never know. You never had thought of making some comedy songs. There's a lot of dudes out there. I know it might be a bad example. Lil Moto, there's like dudes out there.
Oh yeah.
Some
No,
funny
that's
songs.
that fool been out there for a long time. Oh yeah. No, but that's never been my thing. You know, never been my thing. Like,
You ever do those roast battles?
Nah, not yet, but I'm like, I don't know. You ask a hip hop artist, like a rapper, can you do battle raps? You know, and they're more like, well, I can't. You know, I'm more, I gotta think about it first.
They can be a lot more negative. And
Yeah, but see, I'm the same way. You know, I like if I wanted to roll, I wouldn't. I had to look at you for like 10 minutes. I mean, like,
Yeah.
we got M1s right now. It's like, well, what are those? You fucking shut that Ross and shit.
Damn.
Shoe City.
Shoe City. Nah, but then after that, I'm hosting a hip hop competition. April 30th. April 30th. And
What is your hip hop influences? Did you grow up with hip hop or just have tendencies to get
Nah, I grew up with a lot of hip hop. A lot of hip hop and a lot of old school hip hop. All that new shit right now is cool, but man, at the end of the day, I'm always listening to old school shit. You know, I do Snoop Dogg, all the West Coast rappers, Dr. Dre.
classic?
Yeah, all those. Indie Commos, I don't know if you heard him. Here comes the hot step, turn it up. That was one of my first
Oh,
songs.
okay. I know the song.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite songs. And a lot of old school love music and all that shit and everything back in the days. You know, all like Breckenwood, like all the oldies and all that shit. I listened to all that shit. There's a couple people that I met over time. Now, like Marzera, shout out to Marzera. He's an independent rapper that I'm trying to bring under my wing. You know, so I'm trying to dissect him. I'm trying to really learn. Cause I do, like I said, I do a lot of comedy, but I do a lot of comedy kind of hip hop shows too. You know,
I've been seeing that as been more of a movement lately, like the combination of comedy and
yeah,
hip hop.
and I learned that from fucking DJ Chaos. I learned it from him. You know, you bring comedy and hip hop. You know,
What?
different vibes.
What order do you go? Do you put them in separate rooms like Baca does at Saints and Sinners, or do you do like one?
Remember, like, leaving out his name.
Well, it's all vibes with those.
But like the performances, do you do one, or do you do all the comedians first and all the rappers second?
It depends. It depends because some people will be booked but don't show up. Some people will be booked and come late.
Yeah, talking about it, like today we freaking had 3 laggers.
Yeah.
No offense to y'all laggers, but y'all lagged me.
But he tries to do the way.
Okay, no offense.
That's yours.
I just meant the word laggers.
He the way he tried to do it is comedy, hip hop, comedy, hip hop, comedy, hip hop. But the time gets split back, it's comedy, hip hop, comedy, hip hop, hip hop. And there's always gonna be one closing comedian, one closing artist. You know.
It's a vibe when it's like that. Like you got people going up, then you got people listening to the comedy. I personally feel like the first time I see someone do that, I'm pretty sure people have been doing it in the underground like before this recent times. First person I seen to do it was a tour. I'm not sure remember what artist, but Kevin Hart went on the whole tour and he hosted and introduced all the artists for that tour.
Yeah.
And once I saw that, like a few years later, I started noticing it more like in the underground scene.
Yeah.
Combination of comedy and hip hop, which I think is freaking great because you see a lot of comedians in movies with rappers like Ice Cube and fuck dude, I just lost his name. Mike Epps. Yeah, like perfect combination and it's freaking hilarious.
I feel like the combination also helps with the hype. Like you get them warmed up and like jumping, pumped up, and then you hit them with the jokes. You know what I mean?
It's
It,
fun
it,
side.
it helps out, yeah.
And that's something I'm trying to do.
Create a great atmosphere.
I'm more. I learn from my environment. I learn from being around people that are in this industry. You know, so I got a spot in the harbor where I live, where I'm trying, build my own spot. You know, it's got a stage. It's got, it's perfect. You know, that's something I want to do too.
You mean build your own spot as in like it's already a venue or
Yeah, it's already a venue.
It's like you're like trying to turn this like create your own bar.
Yeah, and that's where the money comes from.
Yeah.
Because all the comedians and hip hop artists that invite me to their shows, they're getting paid for being on these shows. Even though it's free for me, but they're getting paid for being the people.
Sure.
That's something I want to do. But at the end of the day, I got my own mindset where if I'm gonna invite you, I'm gonna make sure you're getting paid at the end of the day. That's my whole mindset.
It makes a big difference.
I might not have the money to pay you, but I'm gonna give you the tickets to make your own money. If you sell your tickets, that's your money. I'm not gonna take it from you.
Yeah, it helps get talent to come back, especially for those pay to plays. You're might get some people to come and like perform and like rock, but it's not gonna last long. Like people might do a show or two, but eventually they're gonna migrate to where they're gonna be allowed free to perform, or they're gonna get some gas money at least.
Yeah.
Like those promoters are gonna steal talent for sure.
Yeah.
But some people do it. There's a lot of pay to plays out there. There's a lot of successful guys who fucking
Yeah, and then if you're somebody that charges a booking fee, it's hard to get you, bro. It's hard to get you on the show. So there's a lot of independent artists and comedians right now that are just looking for stage time. Just like me. I mean, I already been there. I got my stage time. I don't want to sound cocky and all that shit, but I already put in the work.
It's confidence, dog.
Yeah, I already put in the work. I don't want to work. That's why I'm starting. I'm charging for books now. You want to book me, I gotta get paid. And at the end of the day, it's like I got better over time. I look back at my first performance, like, damn, I fucking suck. Compared to the one that I just did, where I fucking opened up for Jerry Garcia and shit. Like, I had everybody fucking laughing. I had the whole crowd on me. Like, all right, I'm doing better. I'm getting better and better every time. I'm getting good and good and good. People are starting to book me for podcasts. People want me for videos. People want to collaborate with me and all that shit. And it's a good feeling at the end of the day.
Fuck yeah.
I'm like, damn, before 2 years ago, I never even knew who the fuck David Jasso was. Now everybody in LA knows who the fuck.
Yeah, like cloud's building that.
Yeah,
Day by day.
and especially because of fucking the TikTok and all that shit, that started to fucking build up.
There's a quote I heard recently. Slowly is the fastest way to get wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
It's the slow daily grind. You want to I feel like people fall off because they just want the fame, they want the money right away. Which fuck, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want to fucking blow up? But at the same time, it takes a lot of fucking time to blow up overnight.
Yeah. Yeah, you said, but I don't call myself a traditional comedian though. I don't just do all comedy shows. I do everything. Like I said, I want to do the same thing in DJ Cal doing the hip hop and comedy shows. I have enough connections to do it if I wanted to. That's why it's just building a business for yourself, building a brand. I got my own podcast coming out in 2 weeks on YouTube. Because I got a lot of people want to know who I am. How did I come up? So it's gonna be a podcast just solely about myself. No guests, no nothing. It's just my stories. But I got stories, bro.
So you got the name of that YouTube channel. The YouTube channel. Let me know. So hopefully by the time this video lands, he'll have his podcast up running already. So you can go subscribe. Name's gonna be down there somewhere.
It's simple. David Jasso. Now you're find me. David Jasso on YouTube.
David Jasso.
How do you spell that last name?
Jasso. Jasso. You forget the J. I'm gonna turn it into an asshole.
I was thinking there was a Z in there, but
No, yeah.
Where do you know the roots of the last name? Because I've never heard the last name until like last.
It's Italian, but it's an adopted last name.
Oh,
Yeah, my dad was adopted when he was young.
okay.
both my grandparents are adopted.
Yeah, my original last name is supposed to be Juarez.
Okay.
But I'd rather fuck with Johnson because that shit sound
Yeah, I think my last name.
That shit sound beaner as hell. Cause I don't know about David know how this, but and Jasso is unique.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah, I've heard the name recently, like the last, this rapper, I think it goes by Jasso. I thought it was just like a cool name, and then when I met you, I went like, wait, Jasso's a normal like last name? I didn't know that. So now it makes me think like maybe that's probably his last name too.
Yeah, I got a lot of people.
It's not Jasso?
Nah. I put a post about that shit. I put a post about that
Oh
shit.
yeah, we're
Yeah, you guys were.
already.
Yeah, I put a post about that shit because I had a lot of podcasts saying my name wrong. I have been introduced wrong on stage. I've been introduced on stage wrong. And my girl like, just let it go. Like, no, fuck that. I was like, I didn't work too hard. I didn't work all this hard just for fucking people get my name wrong, you know. So it's like, it's not Jasso just because I'm Mexican. It's not an H, it's a J. It's Jasso.
You just repeat it, make it ha ha ha. You're comedian.
Jasso. No, honestly, I have a media team. I have a media team that calls me that, but they're the only ones that allowed to do that shit.
Yeah.
Just because I'm cool with them.
Sure.
But other than that, it's like, I don't got no Z's in my name. You know, I don't got an H in my name. I don't got a Y in my name. You know, it's Jasso. Easy, Jasso. You know, and I put a post about that shit. And I put, and I followed it with the video of the movie Hancock with Will Smith, where it call me an asshole one more time. Hey, you put the little kid up in the air and shit. That's exactly what I said. Like, call me Jasso one more time. And I had a lot of people fucking DM me, oh my god, did I say it wrong? Did I say it wrong? I was like, it was just a joke, relax. So shit, I don't care, it's just a joke, I don't care what you call me. As long as you know who the fuck I am at the end of the day, I don't care what you call me. You fucking call me. Like my fucking manager, she still fucking, she called me Jasso the first time when she met me. You know, but then over time, she finally figured it out, but once in a while she'll say it. And then she'll be like, oh, you're coming all the way from the valley, huh? I'm like, no, what the fuck? I live in Orange County. Then who the fuck is in Valley? I don't know. And then when she got me this show 2 weeks ago, and she told me how much I was getting paid, I was like, you know what? Call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I live wherever the fuck you want me to live. It's like, I'm getting paid, I don't care. Do what you gotta do, I don't give a fuck, you know?
Well, that's 2 rounds. Jesse the MC, Zen, and David Jasso. They lost these 2 rounds. Hopefully we get him back. He redeemed himself. You guys lost twice in a row.
Weed, ain't no weed, motherfucker. It's
Yeah.
weed, not weed. It's weed, not weed. I don't know.
Hey, David, thank you. Make sure you go follow him. Check out his comedy. Go to check out his podcast every Tuesday.
Now coming out with my own brand.
Let's go.
Comedy is king. Ain't no comedian in this world that's got this fucking slogan but me.
There you go.
Comedy is king. It is what it is. My name is David Jasso. You can follow me at David Jasso Comedy on all platforms. I guarantee you're gonna fucking laugh. If you don't, then don't follow me. I don't give a fuck.
There's nothing wrong with your taste. Shout out to Jesse, the MC. Make sure you check out his music. Kid Icarus, guess what? He has a podcast. Make sure you go check that out. Dropping every Wednesday. And this is Hood Theory Beer Pong. Go purchase your OKL merch today. And cut. That's it. Thanks.